Taurus, it's Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe. I'm on the road, and I am here to get your reading out. Look, there you are. Your dreams need a practical plan, it says from the Moonology deck. It came flying out of the card. You may be very much in your Taurus energy, but you might not have been being very practical, and that's unlike you or somebody you're dealing with is. You could be dealing with another Taurus as well. The Void of Course Moon says nothing will come out of this situation. Interestingly enough, I also got that card when I was shuffling before. As I was centering myself around the Taurus energy, it came up on the split and everything else, and then it just popped out. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. And I've been saying this in a lot of readings, and I've had to because our North Node as a whole just went into Pisces. There's a lot of things that are going to come up in the next however long it's going to be there, probably a year and a half or a year or something like that, where you're not going to be able to see that far in front of you. So where Taurus hates change, or you like to know what's coming at you, no. And I tried to do a reading for you guys a while ago, and it got interrupted twice. So I deleted the reading, but one of the things that I was noticing is you came up in that reading in another card with the bull, but that bull was like running through a china shop, man. So something might be getting ready to come up that happens very suddenly. But you need to know that whatever situation you're dealing with or whatever's got you in your mind, nothing's going to come of it. And nothing may come of it if you don't have a practical plan. But practical plans don't always mean that you can see that far ahead of you. Okay? So there may be something that you need to think about very carefully that is coming up in the future that you might not be able to see it really well right now. Okay? And it may have something to do with Pisces season. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Taurus. But it could also mean that simply you need to think about something that you can't exactly see right now. And you need to make a practical plan the best you can with the information that you already have. Let's see what the tarot says about that. You got Aries energy here in King of Pentacles. This could be you, could be dealing with Aries or getting ready to leap into something, take the fool's journey towards something that may be more profitable for you. Yep, getting ready to make some investments maybe. Yep. What you might not be able to see is there may be some deception around that. That's the Seven of Swords. God. Somebody really wants to talk right now. Here's that Knight of Wands. That's like a non-committal energy here in the recent past. You could be dealing with a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yep, you might get a message of truth about that with the Page of Swords coming here. And somebody might be trying to make plans with you, and you are feeling some type of way about it. Yeah, I would say that with the Five of Swords, this can be an internal conflict that you're feeling. And there's that Pisces energy, the High Priestess, where you are actually feeling a nudge, like your intuition is talking to you about it, and you're not saying everything, or they're not saying everything. Okay? So, your dreams need a practical plan. Nothing will come of it if you get practical about it. But you need to meditate and contemplate on this going forward. There's something you're not seeing right here. Or you see it and you're not saying anything, and that might be the energy you need to embody, or you have been embodying in the past. What's the current energy? Okay, you might be in a situation or a friendship or something where there's an equal give and take, or you might be doing something like that, some kind of exchange, but you're in two minds about it. You may be thinking about the fact that, heavily thinking about doing something in secret maybe, but Or thinking that, well, if I do, nothing's going to come out of it anyway. But the Wheel of Fortune's here in the current. Something might be wrapping up right here. She seems awfully happy about it, though. She's feeding the chickens, but they ain't laying no eggs. There's a choice to be made here. Could be dealing with a Gemini, or you have that in your chart. Thinking about reconnection, celebration with them with the Three of Cups. Anything else? Yep. Something that's kind of bothering us in our mind for sure. Nine of Swords. It's heavily on our mind here. Now, let's see what we don't see coming going forward. Interruptions again. Something's moving really, really slow. This is you, King of Pentacles. Something might be coming at you, but it's coming very slow. And there's that Fool energy. Could be an Aries coming toward you. Pisces energy waiting to hear the move to make. Okay? There's the opportunity, the Ace of Wands. And a commitment. Yep, somebody's getting ready to move. This could be energetically or physically. Could have Cancer in their chart. Or you, or just getting ready to take a trip. And it may cause some conflict. And someone may feel left out in the cold about it. Or may not be wanting to look at the offer that's here. Or may not be wanting to look at the fact that having to do something by themselves. Because there's a lot of options here. Be careful not to hold on to things that smell good or whatever, but that you can't see everything with. You want to be careful about things you're blind about. Working well with others is going to be a good thing to do with the Three of Pentacles. Finding a team, maybe. If you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, she's the Ice Queen. She's not going to chase you down. She's playing her harp here. But she'll cut you from love if she has to. This person is very supported, or you could be, or there's a lot of support in that direction. Could be a Libra because there's judgment. There is a judgment call about resting on laurels and a higher commitment. There you are, Taurus. Hierophant. Maybe a quick message about the death of something. Or the rebirth. Something coming back alive. After something has fallen away. Went through a transformation. Someone here may be very open in their heart space. And that's what will calm things down. They haven't been calm in the past, but that will be coming up. Can we get a time frame on this, Spirit? 5 months, 5 weeks, 5 days. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to be able to see it before you get to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 12 steps ahead. Okay? Yep. Somebody's tossing around a couple of things right here. So that's what's going on for Taurus. Let me pull an Oracle of Pluto for Taurus. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Direction for our Taurus collective. The Mallard. Interestingly enough, when I started doing the other Taurus reading that got cut off, there was a mallard duck walking right here, and he couldn't get across the road. He was having trouble. He kept having to go back and stop and wait on the traffic and then go back. At least he was smart enough to do that. And he would jump up on the curb and he waited. He had to do that 4 times before he could actually make the move. That might be a message in there for you. But the mallard. So, let's see what that means. I know I've read the mallard before. It was an ugly duckling too. Ugly duck. Fat? Probably because everybody feeds them around here. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. I just heard that. All right, this mallard, the meaning of it is the subconscious mind in the dream state. I'd say so with all this Pisces energy swimming around here. And with the new moon in Pisces, there may be something new coming in that, like I said, you can't see all the way. The mallard is probably what comes to mind when you imagine a duck, as they are found virtually everywhere across the globe. This instant association is an example of how our subconscious mind speaks to us every day, almost like a reflex. Just as the mallard duck glides effortlessly across the surface of water, this card asks us to examine the natural, deeply ingrained patterns in our subconscious mind. Now, this particular duck was trying to cross the road. There's some water over there. He was trying to get to the water, but he was coming from the ground. So he was walking using earth energy, fire energy and earth energy to get to the water. That might be a message too. And he kept trying to get to the emotion of the thing, the water of the thing, but he kept getting interrupted. There was something always stopping this duck from being able to go, and it was the traffic and the busyness. Okay, so that might be a message too. But perhaps the easiest way to examine the subconscious mind is through our dreams. As opaque and sometimes ridiculous as they can be, dreams continue to be studied deeply by psychologists and spiritual experts. So when we dream, our subconscious is allowed to run free, and it feeds us images, symbols, and themes of whatever is buried underneath the surface. Just like that message might have been something deeper. You know, that duck kept trying to get over there to the water, and it kept being stopped. The Taurus message kept trying to come out, and it kept being interrupted. Even this message was interrupted by a phone call. So the energy of the mallard asks us to examine our dreams. Perhaps you could benefit from keeping a dream journal and beginning to explore the meaning behind yours. There's an incredible wealth of information to be harvested through dreams. Our dreams are also one of the main highways through which spirit tries to reach us. Your dreams need a practical plan. Coincidence? I think not. So in the birth chart, the 12th house represents the subconscious mind, among other things. It is a deeply spiritual house and the only house in the birth chart that never receives light from the sun. Okay? So through the 12th house, we can get in touch with our spiritual gifts, past lives, and the parts of us that lay just outside of our subconscious perception. In the subconscious, people who have placements in the 12th house, such as the moon, are often vivid dreamers. If you are a vivid dreamer, it's highly possible that you have something in your birth chart that lives in the 12th house. So find out. So look to see what planets you have in the 12th house. If you wonder about all those placements, you can go to cafeastrology.com, plug in your birth chart information, and it'll tell you. Okay? There's some piece of information for you if you are inquisitive enough to find out. So Taurus, that is your message. Your dreams need a practical plan. There's something you can't see, so make sure you meditate and contemplate on it. Carefully look, even though you're not going to be able to see that far ahead of you right now. There's something that you might be missing. All right? And until next time, much love and light to you and yours. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. See ya.